everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sasha. I do fragrance reviews, a little bit of beauty and style. So if you enjoyed that type of content, please take a minute to subscribe. You can also follow me on my Instagram, which is Sasha Nichols Style. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you 5 fragrances in my collection that I have barely worn in 2020. These just have been sitting on my shelf, being totally ignored. I'm going to try to also do a video of the fragrances, the 5 fragrances that I've worn the most in 2020. But let's just start out with the ones that I've barely worn at all this year. And it's not that they're horrible fragrances, but for whatever reason, I just don't gravitate towards them. And the first one is Elie Saab, Girl of Now Forever. It's a very nice fragrance. It just isn't me, and it's just not one that I go to right away. And I don't know if maybe it gives me more of a youthful vibe. Not that there's anything wrong with wearing a fragrance that's more youthful, especially if you're my age in your 50s, but I don't know what it is. It just, I'm not attracted to this fragrance. It's nice, but like I said, it's not one that I grab right away. Now in the opening, it's very nice. You've got this raspberry. It's a little bit tart, so it's not like a sweet raspberry. And then there's lemon peel in here. It gives it a little bit of a citrusy, kind of a zesty type of feel. And then in the middle, you've got almond, which I really like in fragrances. Gives it kind of a nutty kind of a scent to it. There's black currant, rose, and orange blossom. Now I don't really pick up a lot of rose in this, which is fine. I like rose in my fragrance as long as it's really subtle and done really well with the other notes. I'm not one to wear a fragrance that just is all roses. I don't know what it is. But the rose in this is very subtle. And in the base you have vanilla, patchouli, cashmere, and musk. And all around it is a very, very pretty scent. Now as far as performance, on me, on my skin, everybody's different, guys, so it may last a really long time on someone else, but on me, it's maybe 4 hours, maybe. And then as far as the projection, it's within an arm's length for me, and sillage is very nice. Like I said, it's a very soft, very subtle type of fragrance. It might be because of the longevity that I just kind of don't wear it, because I like fragrances that are very long-lasting, that are on the sweet side, kind of gourmand, and more of a bold type of fragrance. But this is nice. It's just kind of subtle, not anything really that grabs my attention. Next on the list, I have Sexy Amber by Michael Kors. Now this is a really nice fragrance to me. It smells very sophisticated. It smells very rich. I do like this fragrance. Again, it's another one that sits there. I probably should pay more attention to it, and maybe I'll wear it more in 2021. But this is a really nice fragrance, and I do like the opening of this. You get a lot of amber, sandalwood, and white florals in here. And the florals are done extremely well. It is very soft, but you're going to get a lot of that amber in here, which I love, hence the name Sexy Amber. And then sandalwood, another note I really, really like. Great combination of notes. Now, as far as longevity, this one's okay. On me, it's about 4 to 6 hours, depending on if I put lotion on. It can last up to 6 hours on me. Projection's very nice. It's definitely an arm's length, if not a little further. It does have a very nice sillage. It is very sophisticated. It smells expensive. Overall, it is a very nice fragrance, and maybe I should be paying a little bit more attention to it in the new year. But a great fragrance. So if you're looking for something that's sophisticated and smells great, I think you're going to really like Sexy Amber by Michael Kors. All right, next on the list, I have Rogue by Rihanna. As you can tell, this has hardly been used. I think I've sprayed this maybe 2-3 times. I will give this one credit. I do like the dry down on this. I'm not a big fan of the opening. And to me, it has this very medicinal smell to it. Kind of a cherry cough drop, and I know there's no cherry note in here. There's plum, but no cherry. Now when it opens, you're getting lemon blossom, cyclamen, and then in the middle you've got some suede. You do pick up on the suede, the plum. There's some jasmine and some rose in here. Now I don't pick up rose. Not really. You get more jasmine than anything. And then in the base, you've got patchouli, vanilla, musk, woody notes and some amber. But it does. It reminds me a lot of cherry cough drops. And I think that's probably one of the reasons why I don't gravitate towards this one. But then, like I said, a few hours later, it does have a really nice dry down. It's got that patchouli with that vanilla in there and amber, and I like those notes a lot. It's just getting past the opening. Now, as far as the performance on this one, longevity is pretty good, about 6 hours. It definitely is passing arm's length for projection, and it does, in the dry down, have a very nice sillage to it. You get a little bit of that plum in there, that vanilla. It's creamy. It is all around very, very pretty. But for me, in 2021, will I wear this one more often? I'm not really sure. I have to wear it, probably try it again some more and see if I can get past the opening on that one. All right, next, which probably will surprise some people because I do speak highly of this fragrance. It is by Paco Rabanne. It is the Pure Excess for her. I do like it. I do like it. I don't think there's anything really wrong with this fragrance. It's just, again, one that is on my shelf that I literally pay no attention to. It does have a very nice note in the opening. I do like popcorn. It's not movie theater popcorn. It's more like a gourmand popcorn kind of note. You've got vanilla, ylang ylang in here, coconut, and peach. You get a little tiny bit of coconut. You're going to get a ton of that popcorn note, but that's going to dissipate pretty quickly. In the middle, you have orange blossom and some ambret. And then in the base, as it starts to dry down, you've got some white musk, sandalwood, and amberwood. And it is really, really pretty. Again, there's nothing wrong with this fragrance. I don't know, I ignore it. Maybe I'll try and wear it a little bit more in 2021. It is a nice fragrance. It has very nice performance on this. I love the dry down of this. It gets really sweet and I like that. Now the popcorn note dissipates, but it's in the background. So you get kind of this kettle corn sweet kind of popcorn going on, but mostly some sweet. And then of course with that musk and sandalwood in there, it's a nice combination. But as far as performance, this is good. It's about 6 to 8 hours on my skin. Projection is really nice. It's passing arm's length, and then the sillage. And in the dry down, when that popcorn note settles down a little bit, it does have this beautiful, sweet, intoxicating scent to it, and I do really like it. So I'll have to look at it some more in 2021. Next on my list, I have by Givenchy Hot Couture. I did wear this several times when I first got it, and then I suddenly stopped. I think there's a little bit too much pepper in this perfume. I like it, but the opening is just, if you like pepper, then you're going to absolutely love this fragrance because you're going to get a lot of pepper in this. And it does have a little bit of a smoky vibe to it, which is probably one of the reasons why I got it to begin with, because I do like smokiness in my fragrances. Now, when you first spray this, the top note is raspberry, bergamot, and orange. I can't even smell that because the middle notes come through right away, which is the pepper, vetiver, and magnolia. You do get a little bit of that vetiver in there. It's kind of masculine. And then that pepper, it's just way too overpowering, I think. It does settle down after a while, which is okay. You don't get as much of the pepper once it warms up on your skin. And then in the base, you have sandalwood, amber, and musk. So it gets a little creamier as it warms up. It's just that pepper is so intense in this fragrance. So maybe that's one of the reasons why I haven't worn it as much. I may give it a go again to see if I start to really enjoy wearing it. So we'll see. As far as the performance on this one, it's about 6 hours on my skin. Projection is definitely past an arm's length. So this is one of those fragrances that's going to enter a room before you do because of that pepper note. And then as far as the sillage, when that pepper dissipates, it is a very nice fragrance. It kind of has a little bit of creaminess to it. It's not a sweet fragrance. So if you're looking for something sweet, this is definitely not on the sweet side. It is very sophisticated. It's a bit on the mature side in a good way. So yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Well, there you have my 5 fragrances that I've worn the least in 2020. I'm going to attempt to do another video of the fragrances I've worn the most in 2020. So if I can get that done, please check that one out. I know by the time you guys are watching this, it's New Year's Eve. So I hope you guys have a fantastic New Year's. I hope everybody's 2021 is a lot better than 2020. I know it's been a hard year for everybody. I so appreciate you guys watching my videos. Enjoy the rest of your day and stay beautiful. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you know the next time that I upload. See you soon.